was unable to see stop signs, stop lights.
You can't see colors right anymore.
If you look up at the moon, it'd be like a bunch of moons all the way around the moon.
It was as if someone had placed a piece of saran wrap that had been crumpled up and placed over my eye.
Everything's blurry.
You know, and it's like looking underwater is how bad my eyes were.
And as the cataract began to progress on the second eye, it was determined that I was legally blind.
Then I started realizing, I'm losing my sight.
I started realizing people were calling my name and I wasn't turning around.
I'd be watching television and it would be turned all the way up.
Their voice can be soft and they're like, you can't hear.
Then I realized it was starting to get hard on the telephone.
I had to get a phone that had the volume turned up.
My sister calls my name and I didn't hear her, so that's when my hearing starts to go down.
It's embarrassing to ask people to repeat themselves and very hurtful when they get upset, and they do.
Well, I just went along with it because I had to, but then I decided hearing aids has got to be the source to get this thing better.
I had nowhere to look because I didn't know how to look and I didn't understand.
I jumped through a lot of hoops trying to figure out how I was going to do it.
I felt as though I was at the end of my rope.
The fact that they can't see or hear makes the problem worse because they're isolated and they can't figure out for themselves or be able to see or hear what they need to get help for themselves. Our roots of helping people regain their sight and hearing goes back 48 years. That's helping tens of thousands of people.
Dr. Sinski and Dr. Akashi laid the groundwork for the Lions Sight and Hearing Foundation, and that's what we are today.
The motto of the foundation is those who care for those in need.
The foundation serves 22 million people, 56% of California, basically the southern half. That's 7% of the U.S. population. Lions Sight and Hearing contracts with medical providers for cataract surgeries and hearing aids.
What Lions was about was consistent with our own philosophy of trying to help out with some of the more needy patients in the area who lack the resources to get the care they needed.
A typical cataract surgery is a little over $3,700 per eye. Hearing aids are about $3,500 to $4,500 per pair.
I found out about the Lions Sight and Hearing Foundation through Maria Fernandez, who's the president of the Lions in Downey. Once I applied for it, then it was pretty quick.
When I was told that I could receive this surgery and go back to doing the things I loved, it was such a blessing.
I did exactly what they said, and that was it. It worked beautifully. It was like a dance from there on out.
The surgery takes about 15 minutes.
All you see is a bright light and boom, it's done.
No discomfort, no pain, talking me right through it.
Patients go out and I oftentimes will have someone sitting in the post-operative recovery area saying, I see better already.
School is easier because with my hearing aids, and it makes words clearer, and it just helps so much better. It helps me improve my hearing.
We want to help more people because we know that the need is there.
There's an exponential demand for cataract and hearing aid services, 200% this year over last year.
Everyone can help by passing the word on that there is an organization that can help those in need.
I really began to understand how important it is when people need help that we reach out to others to help them. And that's what they did for me.
And with helping people, it's always going to come back to you.
We change people's lives for the better, and you can be a part of that.